Hi, Malia. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
It's nice to meet you. My name's Stephanie,
Nice to meet you.
and I will be doing your nutrition counseling for today. What brings you in?
I just just started at realizing that I need to lose some weight. I just put my 5-year-old into preschool, so I finally have had time to think about myself a little bit, and I started noticing that I'd gained a lot of weight since I had the kids.
Yeah, great. Um, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to get a little bit more information about you, of course, but we're also going to do a couple other little tools to kind of see where you're at and maybe some goals that we can make in order to go through further sessions. And we'll also do a little bit of nutrition education and weight loss management. And we're going to just talk about how much you know about those things. And
Okay.
so that's what we're going to do. That's our little outline for today. So you mentioned that you have a son in preschool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a 5-year-old in preschool, and then I have a 3-year-old named Mia, Mia and Josh, and then I have a husband. His name's Nick. He's works full time. And then I actually just recently went back to work. I work 3 days a week, so it's a really nice break, just to get away from the kids for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Bring in some extra money.
Yes.
I know that's nice.
Definitely.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about your original weight and then like what your goal weight would be.
Yeah.
So do you have a goal weight in mind?
Probably my weight that I was back in like college, because I was still dancing back then, so I was in really good shape. Yeah.
Nice. Did you dance for the school, or was it?
Yeah, I danced for the school. I had done it my whole life, and then I actually like got a scholarship and danced at the college.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was so nice. I loved dancing, but of course, since we got shipped away to Alaska because of Nick's job, I just was homebound, and that's when I started putting on the weight, of course.
Gotcha.
So probably just getting back to that weight, which was like, I'd probably say like 135, 140 was the range that I was always at.
That's definitely a good weight, especially with your height. So yeah, that will be our goal that we'll work toward. So we're going to start off with a 24-hour recall, and this is a tool I like to use. It basically just lists everything you've had to eat within a 24-hour time span. So we're going to use yesterday. It's easier to remember. And it's not there to judge or critique anything that you eat. It's just to get an idea of the foods you do like, the foods you don't like, that type of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll start off with yesterday. We'll see what you had. So yeah, let me know when you're ready.
Let me think.
Well, it might take a minute. Yeah, it's hard to think back that far.
Of course, I always begin my day with coffee. Of course, I have to have coffee.
Yep, me too.
Normally only have 1 cup, though, that does the trick.
Okay, 1 cup. And do you add anything to it, like sugar, creamer?
Yeah, I add creamer.
Okay.
I normally, I don't really measure it. I just pour until it gets light.
Okay, sounds good. And what time did you usually start your day at?
6. I woke up at 6.
Okay. And from there?
From there, I actually worked yesterday, so I kind of just threw in what it was called, the frozen, like the Eggo waffles, the chocolate chip ones. So I typically just eat whatever I make for the kids, especially Mia, because I'm with her more than Josh now, because he is at school. So whatever I make for her, I just eat as well, because it's just such a pain to cook for myself too. So yeah, I had like the waffles with the kids.
Okay. And how many waffles would you say you had?
I think I had like 2 or 3.
2 or 3? Okay. And did you put syrup on them?
Yes.
And do you just kind of pour it? Do you have a measurement that you like to use?
I pour it all over like the top of it until it's like all covered pretty much.
Okay. And then what after that?
After that, I went into work, and then I ate something before lunch. Oh yeah, my boss, he's so nice. We have a bakery right next to our office, and he always brings in fresh baked goods for us, and they're so good. Yesterday he brought in like the giant cinnamon rolls, so I had one of those, and then I actually had like two or three throughout the rest of the day too.
Okay. And then, did you guys go to lunch after that, or?
Yeah, so we have like an hour lunch break from 11:30 to 12:30, so we always have enough time to go out to eat. So we went to a burger place that was close by, and I got a burger, a bacon cheeseburger with fries.
Okay. And did you have anything to drink with that?
Yeah, I had Coke.
Okay. And how many times do you think the waitress probably refilled it, would you say?
Twice.
Twice? Yeah. Okay. And was it the restaurant size cups?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was like the red large ones, probably like this size.
Okay. And so that was like 11:30 to 12:30. And then what was the next meal that you had?
After that, I picked Josh up from preschool, so he's always pretty hungry right at the end of the day, so we always swing into one of his favorite fast food places. I think yesterday we went to McDonald's, so we swung in and I got something for him, and then I was kind of hungry, so I got myself something.
Okay. What did you have up there?
I had the I think it comes in 10. It was like the 10-pack chicken nuggets with ice cream. And
was it the meal or just the nuggets themselves?
it was the meal, so I had fries with it
too. And use ketchup, any type of sauce, barbecue.
Ketchup.
Okay. And all right, what was after that?
After that, well, by the time we got home after that, I just started making dinner, so it'll be ready for when Nick came home. Yesterday I cooked one of my favorites. It's a baked spaghetti casserole. So it's like a layer of spaghetti with a whole nother layer of cheese, and then a layer of spaghetti, and then topped with cheese again. It's so good. And then I make up some garlic bread with it. It goes perfectly with it.
Okay, and did you have anything to drink with that?
Yeah, I had wine.
Wine? Would you say you filled it the whole way, about halfway?
I like to fill it halfway, and then I make a couple trips. So probably with all the pours, I probably had one or two full glasses.
Okay. And what time do you guys roughly sit down for dinner, would you say?
Well, Nick got home yesterday at 6, and we ate shortly after that, so probably 6:30.
6:30? Okay. And anything after that, after dinner?
That I can remember. Oh yeah, I had brownies. The kids have such a sweet tooth, and I hate to admit it, but so do I. So we had brownies.
Oh, and did you guys make those together?
Yeah, we made them together.
Aww.
The kids have so much fun cooking in the kitchen.
So they
with
like
me.
to cook. They took after you in that department.
Yes, they do.
Good. So dessert. And what size with the brownies? Would you say they were? Were they like the size of the palm of your hand, or a little bit bigger, smaller?
Yeah, they were probably that size of a square. Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. And how many did you have?
I had one of them with the kids, and then I put the kids to bed at 9:30.
9:30.
Okay. And then I think I went back for 2 or 3 more before I went to bed.
Okay. And what time do you usually call it a night?
11.
11. All right. Good. Well, if that was it, then we've completed our 24-hour recall.
That was
great
easy.
job. Yeah, super easy. It's sometimes a little bit hard to think back that far, but you did a great job. So I wanted to talk a little bit about your husband. Is he pretty much eat the same things you guys eat, or is he different at work? Or
for the most part, he doesn't like sweets. He's not much of a sweet person, so he didn't. I think he had one brownie, and he just picked at it.
Yeah.
But he typically eats whatever I cook. He loves me cooking for him, so he likes that. And then he sometimes he'll order a salad or something. I'm like, ugh, no, I do not like salads. It's just not my thing. But he does. So he eats a little healthier than me. I try to, so I kind of want to do what he does. So that's the idea. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier like him.
Yeah, so you were saying he's very supportive and he eats healthier.
Oh my gosh.
So.
He's so supportive. So I think it would be perfect he would help me try to eat better.
Yeah, maybe encourage some healthier meal options. That would be great.
Yeah, definitely.
So it seems like you're ready to make this change, not only for yourself, but your family and kids. So what we call is the preparation stage. You'd be making these changes within the next couple weeks to 30 days. So does
Yeah.
that sound like
Yeah,
where you're
absolutely.
at?
I'm
Yeah.
ready now.
Okay,
I need to start
good.
losing this weight.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over. Well, I'm gonna ask you first. What are some things that you guys, or that you know specifically about nutrition education, or just eating healthy in general?
I mean, I don't really know much. I do know just like from what TV and media says, just like eat more fruits and vegetables. I don't really know how much, but I
Okay.
just know to do that. And then, of course, exercise. I need to be exercising more. I don't really do that anymore, like I said.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's pretty much all I know. I don't really know too much specifics.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, we're gonna go over a couple of things, just a little quick numbers, and I'm gonna give you a piece of paper. Actually, that has all of this on here, so you don't have to memorize it. I just want you to kind of understand it.
Okay.
So, like you said, yeah, the servings and fruits and vegetables are a huge deal, and it's actually 5 to 6 servings per
wow,
day.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, and a lot of people don't know that. So that's a big one. And I noticed that there weren't too many fruits and vegetables in your diet. Is it just preference? You don't like them, or you just?
I mean, like, I'll cook it if it's part of like my dinner like recipe or something. If it's like a meat, if I'm like doing like a steak or like a chicken, and then I'll have like a side of veggies, like maybe corn or green beans or something.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, so I'll do that with like mashed potatoes or something. I don't really know what mashed potatoes are considered. I think like a starch or something like that.
Yeah, so those would fall under grains as far as your food groups. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll have it here and there, but fruits, we don't really carry fruits in our house. The kids like bananas, so I'll have the bananas on the counter, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. So we'll do the 5 to 6 servings of fruits and vegetables is the recommended. We're talking about the grains. So that's 6 ounces. And 3 of those should be whole grains. So do you guys ever try anything like whole grain bread?
Isn't that like when it says like 100% whole wheat? Is that whole grains?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys ever buy that?
Well, I buy the 100% whole wheat, like the honey. I like the honey wheat.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's really good. So I do buy that.
Okay.
I think that's it though. I never really honestly knew much about whole grains.
Yeah. So you're supposed to have 3 of those 6 ounces to be whole grains. So one thing I was thinking of when you mentioned the baked spaghetti was the 3 ounces, or to get your whole grains, is to include whole grain pasta in that baked spaghetti.
Oh yeah, they do have that. I forgot about that.
So that's a good alternative. So then as far as your meats go, your lean meat, so like chicken, turkey, that sort of thing, is definitely better for you than the red meats, and you should be having 3 ounces. So
I don't really know how much that is.
It's hard to judge, especially if you don't have a scale at home. So I usually tell people about the size of your fist.
Okay.
Would be a good portion size for your plate. So that's what you could do for the meat. And then your dairy is 2 to 3 servings per day. So if you're going to have a cup of yogurt or a cup of milk, 3 of those throughout.
Okay.
And then fats and oils, you said you like to cook, which is great. And just making the right adjustments for your recipes that you are cooking. Do you usually use butter, olive oil, regular oil?
Well, I keep butter on the counter, like room temperature butter, so I normally use that and just put it in like the pan, or I'll use that in a recipe.
Okay.
I think I have some vegetable oil on the counter too.
Yeah, okay. So, yep, you could use any type of oil. The best for you is the olive oil, just because it's unsaturated fat, whereas butter is a saturated fat, so it's more likely to clog your arteries.
Isn't as good.
No.
Okay.
So you were looking for unsaturated,
okay.
And so usually liquid like oils. So yeah, that's good. And then there's an advocacy thing. That's the 5-2-1-0 rule, and that's gonna help you with your fruits and vegetables. So 5 for fruits and vegetables. The 2 is for 2 hours of screen time. So if you watch a lot of TV at home, just to limit it to 2 hours or less. Then 1 hour of exercise, and 0 sugary drinks such as sodas, juices, teas, and try to go toward drinking more water. So I noticed I didn't even really ask, but do you have water throughout the day usually, or is it limited to your coffees and your sodas?
I typically have like soda with meals, and then I'll have coffee in the morning, and then like if I'm not eating anything, I'll have water like just on its own. But if it's like with something, I'll have a soda.
A soda. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to encourage you to drink more water. And then let's move on to the weight loss management. So like I said, exercising 1 hour a day could really help the long-term effects of being overweight, or prevent the long-term effects of being overweight. Do you know any of the
I mean, not
negatives?
really. I just know, like, the main one that I've always heard, like, heart disease is #1 killer, so I just know about that.
Yeah, so it definitely will increase your blood pressure and your cholesterol levels. We want to kind of keep those lower. And it'll also increase the risk for cardiovascular, heart disease,
Right.
and diabetes as well. And I know you were
Oh, yeah.
really set on, leading a healthy lifestyle for your family and your kids.
Mhm.
And so
course.
being a good role model in that way obviously for losing weight would really help you
Right.
guys. And you can incorporate them too, which is great. If you go for a walk, let's say, you could always take them bike riding or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that brings me to our goal setting. And then when we want to make SMART goals. So our SMART goals are have to be measurable, specific, attainable, realistic. You want it to be something that you can actually set for yourself,
Right.
and timely. So we're not going to jump down to being at that 140 weight in 2 days. That's not realistic. It won't happen.
Right. That makes sense.
And it won't happen healthy. That's our number one concern, is to keep it in a healthy manner. So was there anything that you could think of throughout our talk today, that a goal you'd like to set that you think I could help you with?
Yeah, probably the water one is the first one that I can think of that you
Yeah.
just mentioned. I never really thought of it, but I guess I could be drinking more water.
Yeah, so maybe replacing some of those sugary beverages such as soda with water. That's a good one. And how many times a day do you think you could do that?
How much are you supposed to have? Is there like a limit that you're supposed to have? Like,
Yeah,
is it like 60 something?
it's 8 cups of water
Oh,
per day.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it just depends on obviously your cups at home, but you should probably. Well, start off. I mean, that's a lot for someone who
Yeah,
doesn't
that's a
normally
lot.
drink water.
Probably like, I don't know, probably like 2 or 3 cups would probably be good.
Yeah, 2 to 3 per day. And for how many days do you think you could follow?
Probably every day.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could do it
but not like for a while. Probably just for like a
yeah,
week
we'll
or
see
so.
2 to 3, and then our goal would be to drink the 2 to 3 per day and move up eventually to more, or completely eliminating those sugary beverages.
Right.
So that'll
Absolutely.
be goal number 1, and
Okay.
goal number 2. Do you have anything? Let me just do 2 for now.
Okay.
And work our way up.
I'm thinking maybe, because I guess I just didn't really think about it, but I don't really eat that much fruits, so probably just eating more fruits.
Yeah, the fruits. Okay. So fruits and vegetables. Like I said, it's 5 to 6 servings. Do you think 3 would be 3 servings at least? Fruit or vegetable per meal
Yeah,
would be obtainable. Okay.
absolutely.
So we'll do 3 servings, and that'll be per day. And for how long do you think you'd be able to?
I'd probably say for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I can buy enough fruit for 2 weeks
Yeah,
from a
and
grocery
what's
trip.
good is you don't have to get all regular fruits. You can get things from the fresh fruits. You can get things from even the frozen section or the canned
Oh,
fruits
yeah,
and
I didn't think
vegetables.
about that.
Yeah, a lot of people when they think fruits and vegetables, they think the fresh, expensive, but you can get
Yes.
it frozen, and you can do smoothies, all kinds of things if you enjoy cooking. There are tons of recipes you can use with those frozen or canned fruits and vegetables, and it saves some time too, which is nice, especially when you have
Absolutely.
kids. I know
Yes.
that can be crazy. Good. Well, it seems like we have some really good goals set. We talked about all the nutrition, education, and weight loss management. I think you have a pretty good idea of what you need to be
Much
doing.
better idea, I guess.
Yeah. So we're just gonna work on those goals, and we'll see you back in 3 weeks. And by then, we will see where we can go from there.
Absolutely.
Great.
Thank
Well, it
you
was
so
nice
much.
meeting you. Thanks
Yes,
for coming in.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.